All right, so what's next for you?
After I drop this project or whatever, I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like. And I'm at a point where I'm just trying to just stay consistent with everything I got going on. The music, you know, the visuals, content.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And just take over.
And you're on Republic Records.
Sign Republic.
Which is a great label.
Amazing.
Great label.
Wanna know why I signed with them?
Why is that?
So I met with like every single label before I signed, right?
Okay, so there was like a bidding war?
Bidding war.
Okay.
I signed the biggest deal of 2019 if you do your research.
Really?
Really.
Can you say what it was? No.
You know
But it was the biggest deal.
But it was the biggest deal.
Okay.
For sure. Up front, everything, right? But the reason why I signed with Monty and Avery was because when I met with everybody, you know, this person used to work here, this person used to work here, oh, this person, this, that. Monty and Avery was the only motherfuckers that's been in a chair since they started that shit. So I was like, yo, you know what? These niggas is loyal. They about the music, the culture, and they really want to just go ahead and just like, I don't know, loyalty is a big thing for me. And them being brothers, like, I fuck with that shit. And just, like I said, they started and they still got, and they're so successful. So I want them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, VladTV used to be at SRC Records in the Universal Building in New York. And so I used to see those guys. This is like 2010.
They're lit.
They were there. They were in the mix. You know, they were in the meetings. They were going to the listening parties. Like,
they're a vibe, too. Yeah. Like, they're a fucking vibe and shit. Like, they make you feel really good. It's not like it's... Like, they're like, Coi, what's up? Yeah, you got that hit? Hey, you got that
hit? What changed in your life after you signed that deal and got that first advance check and everything else like that?
What changed? Everything.
Suddenly you got a bunch of money in your bank account.
Yeah, I never ever, like, I've been working so hard, like literally like since day one, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I had a big team, you know what I'm saying? And throughout the time, it ended up getting smaller and a lot of just shit just started fucking happening. I just always remembered when my dad had money, I was so young and I wasn't old enough to live the wealth. I just was there. I was not old enough to understand it because when they split up, it was gone by then. So I was just like, I know that money is not supposed to go ahead and make you feel like this. And I know that when certain situations, I don't think you're not supposed to feel entitled. Like, it's just not supposed to be like that. And I always feel like that towards everybody around me. So now I got all this money and I'm just like paranoid. I feel like motherfuckers is trying to, you know, everybody's just out to get me. And now I got to just, you know, figure out on how to go ahead and make music, give my label what I need to do, continue to make everybody around me happy, still make money, and not fucking go broke.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone broke before. I had money in my mid-20s.
Come on.
I went dead broke.
That was after Vlad or before Vlad?
Way before.
So have you ever went broke after Vlad?
No.
Okay.
No, but really after I went broke, for like 10 years, I became like a DJ. Right?
Oh, so you know some ones and twos.
Yeah. I became one of the big mixtape DJs, but I was struggling for years and years until VladTV came around. But I remember losing everything. Like, I had to sell my house. I had to not pay my taxes. I was sleeping on couches in New York with a backpack full of mixtapes, leaving them on consignment. But the sting of losing everything never went away.
Right.
So once I became, you know, rich, afterwards, there's always that thing in the back of my mind, like, okay, you could fuck around and go right back there again. It could happen. A couple of bad markets, you know, things falling apart. COVID could have knocked me out.
Right.
You know, I mean, you see that all the time. How many artists do you know that are probably struggling right now because they can't tour? That were counting on their tour money 6 months from now because it had already been signed and whatever else, and now, boom. Nothing.
It's weird.
You know, probably selling their jewelry right now and telling their family they can't cover their rent the way they have been for the past year or two. And you never know when it's going to happen. So you never assume that money in your account And that money that's coming in is going to keep coming in.
No, but I feel like as long as you work hard and you continue to work hard and stay focused and keep your eye on the prize, that shit balances out and you'll get it back some way.
And also investing your money.
And investing is that's very important.
I started putting all
but
my
see,
money.
Money and me, I'm still learning. I'm not the best. I'll tell you that now. Like I am, I got a little, but see, this is what it is. I'm very outgoing. I like to have fun. So whether if I want to do shit, let's go out, let's get a boat, let's go fishing. Now everybody need fishing rods. Let's go everybody need bait. Now we need to fucking get crabbing or whatever. Now we need cages or I'm now buying a dog because I feel lonely. Now the dog fucking needs a fucking fire ass home. He needs expensive food. Like it's just, with me, I'll go in Rite Aid and I'm like, what do I need to buy today? And I didn't walk in there with no fucking thing purpose. It's terrible. Tell you, it's terrible.
Well, you should look into stock investing. That's how I made a lot of my fortune.
I actually know a lot about that stuff just because working in Yellowstone Capital and just having the whole broker situation. So I definitely know, like, being as far as that lane, and for sure. But I'm young. I'm 23. I just turned 23. 11. You know, so I'm. Thank God I got a lot of people around me to go ahead and help me with that shit.
Yeah, you should still do it yourself though.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's me, but people helping me. Like, even just you saying, like, yo, you should invest in stocks. Like, this is important.
Yeah.
You know, it's to have that someone in your ear to be like, yo.
Yeah.
Like, you know, not everybody comes across somebody and be like, yo, you should do stocks.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I do stocks? We should, you know, put you on to somebody. Like.
Well, a couple of years ago, I actually started an Instagram page called Vlad Stocks.
Okay, so you can help me.
Yeah, so
I'm coming to Vlad Stocks.
Literally, this
shit better be booming because I'm coming to hit some stocks up.
Well, I didn't actually. My whole thing was that I felt that the hip hop community no one ever talked about stock investing.
No.
But when you look at the Forbes list, all those people on that list are because of stocks.
Yeah.
It's not because of their salary.
It's
because of stocks and companies that they own and stuff like that, and companies that they invested in. So I just started it, and literally I've inspired thousands of people to invest without any monetary gain of myself. I just put out information. I did 10 videos about the basics of stock investing that I just threw up on YouTube.
That's dope, boy.
Without trying to upsell anything or...
we could do something. If there's ever, like, if you ever need me for anything, I'll definitely love to be a part of that in any way, you know, for sure.
Well, you should look into it. You should read some books because you don't need a stockbroker. You don't need an investment advisor or whatever else. You just need to learn it yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's your money.
Right.
Nobody's going to care about your money the way you care about your money.
And
once you start seeing your money make more money, you'll stop trying to purchase random shit.
Right.
Because you start thinking, well, yeah, I could buy this $1,000 shirt, but that $1,000 could turn into $1,200 if I just leave it, you know, in Facebook.
That's true.
Or Amazon.
That's true.
Or Google.
I need to tap into the stocks. One thing that I've been, the first thing is saving. That's my first thing.
That's the first thing.
So, like, once I become 100% pro, like, I'm almost, you know what I'm saying, there, whatever. But once I become like a star player in the saving fucking category, and I just, like, stick there, then I'll be able to open the vault. Like, you know, like, I can do that now, still to this day, but I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to open the vault and be like, yo, let's figure out what we're gonna do with this. I need to continue to put money in there and go and go and go. So when I'm like, I'm just too focused on the music right now. I'm not gonna lie. I love music. I want to be the biggest performer ever. So I gotta make sure my vocals is right, my choreography's right, the stage presence right, the music's right, the fucking looks. Like, I have to focus. On top of that, I still gotta focus on my clothing brands, my baby hairbrush, my merch, and every fucking thing that I got going. So, not saying I don't need to focus on stocks, but I do need to just continue to save so that way I could just look and be like, yo, what we gonna do next?